What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we're going to be doing a little bit of War Day, which today is Drought. Okay, so there's a bunch of different decks that you can be running when you are playing Drought, but the important thing is that you always have a surplus of mana, which reminds me, I'm actually going to be rocking Trickster in here with a speed bonus, but we're going to be trying this deck out. I've been hearing a lot of people say that Boreas has been working really well with Grindstone because Grindstone does different buffs dependent, I don't know if it shows, but dependent on whether it's an AoE unit that it's buffing or a single target unit that it's buffing. So that's the reason that when I played it with Inquiz, it wasn't all that strong. But supposedly with Boreas, it could be decent. We're going to give it a try in War Day. Hopefully we run into somebody that is playing a little bit of a funky deck as well. But let's jump right in and see if we can start this video off and this War Day with a win. So right off the bat, he's got Ivy, Hex, and Boreas. His Boreas is already a higher level than me. Yeah, this probably isn't great. Let's just start off with a bunch of vampires, okay? Whenever you're playing Drought, no matter what, even if you're kind of down and out, we've got a level 9 Trickster, he's got a level 15. We've got a level 9 Boreas, he's got a level 13, 14 minimum, something like that. So we're already not in a great spot, but maybe we can make something happen. I'm just going to do that for a second. That's okay, I suppose. Hit our Trickster. I'm really not going to do a whole lot in this wave other than level up my Vampire. That's our only chance for success. And looking at his deck, it's not that scary of a deck, okay? It really isn't. But Boreas Hex can be surprising. Ivy I'm not really that worried about. I'm more worried about his card levels than anything, okay? So I'm just going to do this because I want to at least have that guy decently leveled up to survive this wave, and then we can continue to just focus on Vampire. We've already got 3 Vampires. We've now got him to a level 4. That's the only thing we can do. We can outplay this guy with mana production in a game mode. That mana production is the most important thing. And between Grindstone damage, maybe our Grindstone damage can outdo his high-level Boreas damage. I'm not one to say that it's going to, but I can hope so, right? I'm going to clean off the glasses here. We're surviving, but he's doing much more damage than me. I'm going to max out my Vampire when I get a chance, and then I'll just spam my board. It's a great thing that we have Tamer as our first boss, and hopefully if we can get this win, we can just continue to play this deck and be in really good shape. We actually got a Grindstone next to a Boreas right there. Can you work back towards the portal, please, a little bit? Oh, he did a fantastic job at the end. Boreas for MVP. I mean, obviously, he's my only damage unit, so I hope he'd be MVP. And, okay, so I don't really want my Grindstone there. I'd prefer, well, again, it's in a good spot. I'd prefer to have my Grindstone there. But let's just spam out. Let's try and get our board reasonably well set up. I'd love a Grindstone here. If I use a Harlequin to copy it, that's not the end of the world. That doesn't really matter. So I might do that if I have a chance. And then I'll try to just combine everything out to prepare for Tribunal. I don't assume that it's going to, we're going to be able to take out Tribunal before it hits. We can try our best, but I don't really see that happening. Let's do that. I mean, it's kind of a bummer. I might as well just do, I don't even know what I want to do here. We might just combine out a little bit before Tribunal comes and just take the hit, because he realistically shouldn't have any chance of taking out Tribunal before it hits. He's got a few more Boreases than me, but they're well less leveled up. They're just higher leveled generically. But they're on Hexes, which isn't doing anything. I mean, his board looks pretty unimpressive. So 23 seconds. We're just going to take a hit from Tribunal, and then we'll kind of go from there, and hopefully we can set up our board that looks just better than him. And if we need to, we can level this guy up and go from there. But again, we're saving mana for hopefully a little bit later on, and then all we can do is cross our fingers and hope. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video. Let's combine out a couple of these. And also share the channel with your friends. If you have people that you think would enjoy the content, share it with them, because it enables me to continue making that content, and it also helps us grow our Rush Royale community. All right, so I'm going to do that. Okay, let's do this. All right. Kind of unfortunate that we're not getting Boreases where I want, but let's just do that, okay? We're kind of just avoiding... we're not going to really worry about the squares. We're not getting units on the squares that we want. We have Grindstone on the square. It is what it is. We're just going to let it be there. And maybe we can utilize this damage square. That would be kind of nice. And put, you know, a Grindstone on one of these. That would be good. But we're going to just have to keep on buffing our damage. Tamer, again, is actually really, really great for us. So as long as we can... Okay. Oh, Wi-Fi. Why is my Wi-Fi being weird? Stop being weird, Wi-Fi. I don't know why that's been the case recently. I'm just going to do this. Grindstone? Yeah, baby. Let's go there. We're going to get our Grindstone up one more time. We only have the one vampire, which is definitely a shame. We spent all that time leveling him up, and now he's not really benefiting us at all. Just going to hit our Trickster. We're actually hanging in here very, very well. He doesn't have any high-ranking hexes, which is massively useful for us. I'm spam tapping my board, even though we don't have any mana. I'm just going to do that and that. And, yeah, once Tamer is all said and done, I'm going to try and fill my board first, and then I want to max out everything. So fill our board first off. That was pretty good. Let's do our Boreas. Now we're just going to do complete mana levels, try and get everybody mana leveled up. And that's all we can do. Another Tamer. But the further we go on these waves, man, all he needs to do is a little bit of work with Hex. And I get very, very nervous about how much we're going to be able to hang. I'm going to level up my Grindstone. I almost want to level up Boreas now because of Grindstone, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. It's a good thing that I want to, even though I'm probably not going to. Let's just combine out down there. It doesn't really matter. Again, we're focusing on leveling our stuff up. I feel like he hasn't done anything in a while, which is a little bit bizarre, but also makes me nervous because maybe all of a sudden he'll spam and do things and sneak away with a win. But, hey, you know what? If we can find a win, I will be over the moon, excited. That's fine. There's a hit. And there is a victory. Hit him with a good game. I swear to God that's not a win trade. I don't know what happened to him. He's got a level 9 Hex, nothing too crazy. Level 13 Boreas, which is pretty good. Very good equipment, especially that. Increase the amount of mana received for killing monsters, especially during drought. But hey, one win in the books. We're actually only, well, almost 200 crit below him. But our card levels were significantly less. One win in the books. I'll take it. I think that was a solid victory. That guy's deck was a little bit bizarre, but card levels wise, that was pretty good. Let's jump into another game and see if we can go 2 for 2 in today's video for War Day. Going up against a Demon Hunter deck, and I'm not sure what the card levels are, but he does have a rank, what is that, 13, 14 Priestess? So if I had to guess, I'd say his Demon Hunter is maybe around 9, maybe 10, 8, 9, 10, I'd probably guess. We've already got a couple of vampires. I honestly may just keep spamming. I'd love a few more vampires. I really want to get a Grindstone here and then a couple of Boreases there. But I think this is a winnable game. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to spam out a couple more vampires because I really just want to focus on getting my vampire leveled up, having a bunch of vampires, getting as much mana flow as early on as possible, and then we can start making our board look good. Because I think one Boreas can pretty much hold its own, especially because it's on a Grindstone. I think that's decent, but I'm loving this. If this is a totally new deck that I'm playing right now, like I said, I just heard that Grindstone and Boreas is solid, and then since it's Drought, I threw Vampire in there. A normal deck would probably be Harlequin Dryad with whatever the heck you want. I don't know. Summoner, Scrapper, Portal Keeper. You know, it's one of those. It's all the same combination. We do have Assassin though, so we just want to be aware that it is Assassin and that we can take it out. But we're gonna do our Vampire right there, and I think I'm gonna let the board just sit for a second, and then I'll spam a little bit before Assassin shows up, as long as we're handling our board pretty well, because we've got a max Vampire, we've got almost 500 mana now. That's pretty good. We've got a couple minutes here, or a couple seconds here. I'm going to spam a little bit just to make sure that we're staying in the front of our portal. Again, we've got grindstones in places I really don't want, but because it's drought, I may just, you know, utilize. This is a great position to have a grindstone. It's just that it's on a square, so we can't utilize a Boreas, which is unfortunate. So I think we're just going to let that happen. We're going to go right there. Little Harlequin. Let's go up there. Okay, little Dryad. Okay. Let's level up a couple of our units. We got to do something here. So I guess we'll do this. We don't have any rank 1 Dryads, which is really unfortunate. I'll do that. Okay, there we go. So let's start making some moves, okay? So we're just going to let this guy happen. He's in the middle. That's fine. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. This is not ideal, but at least we do have a little bit of a Vampire there. Rank 2 Vampire I'm not mad about at all. It's just that on a grindstone, I'd rather have something else. So let's try and be a little bit patient and just kind of continue on here. We'll be patient, but we want to make sure our board is always full, especially when there's drought, especially when you're playing mirror match and your card levels are lower or whatever it might be. You want to, every time you merge or make a move, you want to always have the mana to refill that board and be back in a good spot. But guys, if you want to catch me live, I do live stream. We live stream exclusively on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/gamebythebeach, and we'd love to have you there. Okay, we live stream on Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can play with me, play against me, challenge me, whatever the heck you want to do. We can make it happen, and it's always a bit of fun. Let's just go right there. I talked about always keeping my board full, and then I didn't do it. Let's see if we can take out this assassin before taking a hit. Yes, sir. Spam our board. Beautiful. I'll level up my grindstone. Grindstone is massively helpful in this game mode, especially with Demon Hunter, with Boreas, just because of that extra damage, okay? Boreas has the attack speed, but it falls off in damage. So that extra damage really makes a difference. I'm going to max out my grindstone, and we're going to be taking on Assassin for the 3rd time in a row. That's okay. I mean, we've done well on the first 2, so I can only hope that we'll do well on the next 2, but only time will tell. Only time will tell. Let's go right her. Okay, wait for a little bit more mana. I was a little bit early, but not the end of the world. We'll get that right there. A couple extra vampires. I'm liking our board. We're dropping Trickster. We're getting money from our vampire. We're getting money from our Trickster. I like that a lot. He's rocking Gadget. I think he's going to have a difficult time getting to 40 tiers of Demon Hunters, which definitely benefits us, but yeah, I don't know. Boreas makes me so nervous. It falls off so hard that I never really know how it's going to do. But if we can win this game, guys, I'll keep playing. We got to play all our War Day battles anyway. So if I can keep on winning, what the heck? I'll keep on playing. Okay, that's how this is going to go. I'll hit my Trickster now. We are doing fantastic right now. We've got 4,000 mana. I'm going to come up here. Another Boreas right there is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to come over here. Another Vampire's fine. I'm going to combine out those grindstones. We don't need so many. I'm going to do this also. We still have a lot of mana. I'm going to go right here. And I'm actually going to get my grindstone up one more time, and then also get that guy up one more time. We still have some more Dryads. Do we have any other place that I can start building some grindstones up? We do have a grindstone over here. Let's come over here. Okay. That's not super useful. We're going to do this. That's not super useful. It's actually very useless because everybody that's touching that is touching this. Going through a Gorgon. Oh, a Bannerlord going to be going up against a Gorgon. Can we fight back towards our portal a little bit? Can we try and get back towards our portal? I think we're doing an okay job. Let's see how we do. I hate that it doesn't show how much HP it has right at the forefront, but we're taking it out pretty quickly. I don't even know if he'll be able to get to his active ability on Gadget, so that's something to note. 1.5. I'll hit my Trickster just to get the mana for when he takes it out. But we got another 4,000. I'll combine that out. Another 4,000 mana. Let's do this. Honestly, let's just get that up. Spam a little bit. I'll do this. I'll combine that out. I'll do another Boreas. I mean, the more Boreas, the merrier, right? So at least this guy is connected to that guy. That's decent. We are taking out Vortex slightly faster than him, but it makes me very nervous that we have no slow. He's still got more gadgets to go. That's a good thing. If we can go through this Bannerlord, I think we win. I'm going to hit my Trickster, even though Trickster doesn't do any slow. It actually did hit them right there. Go through the Bannerlord, and I think we win. Okay, we took it out. He's still got to go. Come on, Boreas. Go ham, baby. Go ham. He doesn't have anything that can stop that. Hit him with a good game. Wow. Boreas, Grindstone. Absolutely loving it. Nothing better than A, winning in War Day, and B, winning with a deck that you've never played before and is getting positively affected from a recent update. Absolutely love that. Level 5, Hunter's Jacket is decent. Level 6, Enchanted Sword is decent. 1750, so I got him in crit, but a level 11 Demon Hunter. Level 11 Demon Hunter against a level 9 Boreas. I will take that. Another win in the books. That's 2 for 2. Let's jump into another game and see if we can go 3 for 3. Into game number 3. And like I said, well, if we can keep winning, we'll keep playing. Okay, I know you guys love longer videos, so you know what? What the heck? Why the heck not? He hit me with a thumbs up. I'll hit him with a Mallard Mug Wave. I don't really like this setup here. We've got not Grindstone, Tribunal as the first boss. I really don't like that. We also don't have any Boreases currently, and we're getting a bunch of Dryads. Really don't like that. We need at least one Boreas to hang tight, and then we might be okay. Maybe I'll level up one of my vampires. He's cheersing me. If we get one Boreas, I'll level him up one time. I'll level up a vampire, and then we're just going to kind of hang out like that. So, but this is really bad. This is really, really bad of a start. Maybe I should have held off on leveling up my vampire. I didn't really realize that we didn't have a single Boreas. And if you brick in Drought, there's little you can do because you're getting so little mana from every monster kill. Another vampire. This is so bad. We'll hit our Trickster. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. 45 seconds. But the longer this takes, the less mana I'm going to have, the harder Tribunal is going to hit us. This is very, very bad. This is such a setup for failure right here. I need a Boreas now, or we're just going to lose immediately. I'm going to have to just combine out. Oh, come on. Please. Thank you. Okay, we have a Boreas. We have a Boreas. I'm going to do my vampire there. Boreas should hang out. This should be enough. You know what? Why don't we do this, actually? We've got to do that. Help out a little bit. Try and go back towards our portal. Please, work back towards the portal. 1 second. Not going to happen. I'll combine out a little bit. We've only got 500 mana. This is a very, very bad start for us. At least we both took hits. I can try and spam a little bit. We're going to get a bunch of mana once we take it out, if we take it out. And, okay, we've only got one vampire currently, but we actually have a fantastic Boreas location there. Let's do this right off the bat, which should hopefully really take care of a lot of the damage issues. I think with a rank 3, it's on a rank 2, even though I don't really want that rank 2. And now we have a rank 2 vampire. If the Grindstone was a night statue, it'd have increased attack speed, which would be great. But, so it doesn't matter that it's on the grindstone right there. Let's go back to focusing on our vampire. I'm going to try and max out my vampire. Rank 2 should at least get a couple of hits throughout. That should be decent. If we get a couple of grindstones here, actually, because there's a damage buff and a damage buff, that would be great. I think I'm going to switch my goal right here. I'm going to level up my vampire one more time. I'm going to spam my board because it's extremely important, especially against Gorgon coming up. And then we can go from there. Looking at my opponent's board, I'm happy that we're playing against a Demon Hunter. It's, I mean, it is a spam deck, but he's got Trainer in there, so I'm not too worried about Trainer. I think it's a really good matchup for us. But we have to overcome a lot of adversity just from the Tribunal at first and Bricking at first. So, okay. At least this is Gorgon. He's got Pretzel Thrower in there too. He's having loads of trouble. I really don't know if he's even going to last this wave, to be perfectly honest. Which, hey, you know what? I'm not mad if he doesn't last this wave. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. And we'll jump into another one after this. Play until we lose. Like I said, we got to go through all of these War Day games regardless. He's going to drop his Trainer to save his little Patutor. And it's going to work. Gorgon, here we go. We've got, what, 5 Boreases? He's excited. We took that out pretty well, so I'm just going to combine out down over here. I'm going to go right there. Okay, okay. I guess I'll just do this to start. Oh, so he is going to take a hit here. I don't know. I mean, our board doesn't look amazing. Could be worse. I'll do that. Maybe we'll get a Grindstone. I hit my Trickster. It's probably a little bit early to be hitting my Trickster, but that's okay. We also haven't leveled up our Boreas at all. Let's just try and get one more unit on our board, and then I'll feel a little bit better about doing some stuff. And then we'll worry about... Okay, sweet. And then we'll worry about our mana upgrades. So I'll do my Boreas first. I'm honestly going to do this. And Grindstone. He took a hit. I think this game is just inevitable at this point. We can just kind of hang out. Do not much. And is that 3 games in a row? I cannot believe that Boreas Grindstone is doing so much work. Our opponents have been a little bit interesting. Not all that interesting. A little bit interesting. Which I think the matchmaking just kind of recognizes card levels and gives us something different. So maybe we got to take that into consideration for sure. Because we've got a Boreas at level 9. Trickster's only level 9, actually. Both are level 9. Max Grindstone, though. I mean, come on. Could be worse. So he's actually not going to take a hit here, but Gorgon's very bad for him. I'm going to hold off on my Trickster. I did it the last time. He's going to be able to do his Trainer even if he... Oh, he didn't do his Trainer. Hit him with a good game. I don't think he... Oh, he has 1,300 crit. All right. Level 9 versus level 9, though. I mean, hey, I don't think he thought he was going to take a hit there. Either way, he was absolutely going to lose. 3 wins in a row. Let's keep going. Didn't even realize that we're in first. We're pushing here, fellas. We're pushing. Who we got? Oh, Carnage Reapers. Okay. Chill Time. That's a cool name. I don't know these other ones. Let's keep on going. Into another game that we go. The 4th opponent that we have is a Tesla deck. So this will be pretty difficult, to say the least. We do have a Boreas there, which is good. I'm going to go there. Okay, I might turn this guy into a Boreas, honestly, because it's on a square. It's got some buffs. Let's get one more unit on our board just to see whether or not it's going to be a Vampire or a Boreas. I think one more unit of either will be useful. Grindstone's not really what I had in mind. I'm going to go here, and I'm also going to go here. And now let's do... all focus on mana upgrades. I think that's our mission. Guys, one of our longer videos. I love the way this is going. Okay, knock on wood, wherever the wood is, doesn't matter. My war days don't always go like this. I'm actually on a little bit of a tear. Again, knock on wood. Jeez, dude. Jinxing myself left and right. His Tesla's only a level 9. I always love doing longer videos. And if you can do a war day, a full War Day experience, that's the goal, man. I absolutely love that. It's just that I don't typically, in the last year, go 5 for 5 in War Day. If we could do it, that'd be incredible. Is it possible? Certainly. Is it likely? Maybe not. 34 seconds. Keep on chugging along here. We've only got the one Boreas. I'm definitely going to copy that just to get that over there. It's on a grindstone. It's on a square. Might as well utilize it. 20 seconds. I'm wondering, should I level up my vampire? Should I spam my board? I think I'm going to have to spam my board rather than level up my vampire, simply because Warlock will come down and hit my board. I really don't want to deal with that. So let's hit our Trickster as soon as we can. 8 seconds right there. 6 seconds worth of Trickster bonus I think will be solid. I'm going to spam right here, none of which was useful. Now we're going to go there. Let's level up our Boreas too. I really just don't want to take a hit from anything. Okay, so now I feel good. I'll level up my Boreas again, or my Vampire rather. I'm going to level this guy up as well as this guy up. And now we're going to focus on mana upgrading our Vampire to max. That's our first thing. Again, I like telling you guys where my head's at. We're going to max out our Vampire. We've got 4 rank 1 Vampires. That should be enough to get all the hits that we need. After that, I'm going to spam my board, depending on what it looks like. We might level up, like, let's say we get, little Wi-Fi bars. Let's say we get a Boreas there. I'll probably level him up. We get Dryads. I might as well level some other people up. And then it's going to be all mana upgrades. Gorgon, most important thing with Gorgon, you can tell me, have a full board. He's having all sorts of trouble, though. I love it. I love it. Let's have you have all sorts of trouble. Let's mana upgrade our Vampire to max. Come on, baby. 4 wins? Can we do 4 in a row in one video? I won't even make the cut when the next game comes in. I'll just go, and hopefully it goes pretty quickly. Wow, dude. That's why you run Vampire. Hit him with a good game. Hit him with a good game. Let's go on through. We're still in first. 4 sandals down. 1, 2, go. Let's do it. Another cultist deck. Okay. I love... I don't love this start. I love... Okay. Okay. I'm loving these matchups, guys. What are these matchups? Yeah. Every one of them has been a 1,000 less crit than me. But that game took 3 minutes. Let's go. Come on, baby. We've got 1 Boreas. I'm okay with it. We've got a rank 2 and a rank 1 Vampire. That should be enough. We've got Bedlam first. I don't really care about Bedlam. Should I? I don't know. I guess I don't really care. 1 minute and 20, and we're almost at getting our Vampire to 4. This is a phenomenal start. I might not try and go for a max Vampire right off the bat. Maybe I'll spam my board. It's probably not ideal to go to get Bedlam to switch us. It's probably not the best plan in the world. But let's, let's make it to like 45 seconds, 40, 30 seconds, and then see what makes the most sense. We've already got 400 mana. So we only need so much more to max out our Vampire, but then we won't have like any mana to spam, which is definitely not ideal. So I'm going to hit my Trickster. We'll probably be able to max out our Vampire immediately after we take out Bedlam, so that'll be a good thing. 38 seconds. I think we spam here. I think I go there and spam a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, look, we're having a tough time. I'll do that. All right, so it looks like this Boreas is going to be... This Grindstone's going to stay over there. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. Let's leave our board the way it is. We're probably going to have around 200, maybe. See, this is the only problem right now. Now we're outputting so much damage, Vampire's not getting any hits off. That's why I want to wait. But, hit my Trickster, last few seconds. Right after we take out Bedlam, we should be able to level up our Vampire to max. And our board looks solid. So, I like where we're at. He does have his Cultist in a T, which is great. I'm going to max out my Vampire. We're going to go back to spamming now. You guys know the drill. I can't believe this deck has won every time. I know it's a little funky of a deck, and I know we've had a little bit of interesting opponents, but I cannot believe that we've won every single one. That's great. Bam. Oh, see, another Boreas over there. Yeah, this guy will be fine. It looks like we only really need like 2 or 3 high-level Boreases on a grindstone, so you don't necessarily need it to be in the middle. Obviously, this would have hit 2 different grindstones, which would have been, or 2 different squares on a grindstone, which would have been ideal, but not the end of the world. We've got plenty of vampires. I don't know when this guy got ranked up to rank 2. It's fine. Let's copy a couple of these, and now we're going to do some mana upgrades, okay? We're going to do our Boreas to 2, our grindstone, or Boreas to 3, rather, our grindstone to 2, and now we can just start chipping away. 45 seconds. I'm really liking what we're looking at. Cultist is very strong in this game mode. Cultist is very strong. If I were him, I might have put in Vampire for something. Wi-Fi bars. Don't you do Wi-Fi bars for me now. Okay? You can't do the Wi-Fi bars. You can't do it now, dude. We're killing it. But Cultist is very strong in this mode. Pretzel Thrower is good, man. That's the only thing that I could see being an issue, is that he's the only one with slow. He's the only one that has slow on our boards. But we've got vampires galore. I'm going to combine out there. Grindstone over there, I'm not mad about. I'm really not mad about. Let's try and get one more unit on our board. Not yet, but we will very soon. He's making his way to 2 Ts, which will be good. We're outputting more initial damage, but that doesn't necessarily matter. Let's go here. I'm going to do that. A vampire over there will hit our trickster. Doesn't really matter. I'll do my grindstone one time. We've got options. It's a beautiful thing to have options. I'm going to do this. I might as well just level that guy up because he's on both grindstones, so if I decide which way I want to go. I might as well do this. Okay, and now I can go here. Now I can go here. Another grindstone, doesn't matter. Tribunal is an interesting one. We're going to go right there. Let's mana max out our Boreas. I think that's the most important thing. We still are killing things quicker, but I can't tell you how many times that's been the case where it's, you know, let's say Blade Dancer, the single target unit, damage unit, versus Inquis, for instance, area damage, and then just because Blade Dancer is doing more damage up front does not mean it's going to win that matchup. It's very, very similar to this. Boreas, we're doing more damage up front, but he's got the splash damage. It's not really splash damage. He's hitting multiple units at a time. Very well could still end up... Oh, it was so close. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Let's go there. So even if we're outputting more damage than him, does not mean that we're going to win the game. Okay, that was my point. So we're just going to do, I'm going to do this. This guy's on a square and on a grindstone, so I think that's pretty good to have there. Let's do that. Oh, not the end of the world. Tamer, he's got 2 Ts now. Oh, but he's got a rank 4 Harlequin doing nothing. Poor guy. If that was a pretzel thrower, he'd be in good shape. Maybe not good shape. Better shape. Max out our grindstone. We can start working on some of these other Boreases, perhaps. I might as well do that because it's on a rank 3 grindstone, which is very, very good. The more Boreases, the better. It's all about the attack speed. Another vampire right there. Honestly, let's try to get one more unit on our board, and then I'm going to combine out this way, see what we can find. Because vampires, they kind of let matter less and less. We're doing that immediately. Come on, baby. That's exactly what we needed. Tamer is great. It's not going to mess up our board. But now I think we're at the point where I'm going to hit my trickster as soon as I can. Dependent on the boss is going to be dependent on who's going to win this game. I think Bedlam would be good for us. It'll switch both of us, certainly. Tribunal would be bad for both of us. I think Puppeteer could be ugly. I don't really know. He's going to take this out, I have no doubt. We'll do this. I'll combine out down here. Might as well go... We've only got 10,000 mana, so I'll just do this. And now I can do this. Another Boreas, hit our Trickster. I mean, I think our board looks pretty much as good as it can, but it just worries me so much that we don't have any slow. His Pretzel Thrower could absolutely win this game for him. Absolutely win this game. We've got a Dryad we can use. We got to go through these things quick. Look how much damage he's outputting versus us. He's even going to take he took his Bannerlord out before us. I'll combine out some vampires. We'll do another one. That is going to be a GG Tribunal. Nothing we can do. Pretzel Thrower MVP. Funny enough, Cultist, let's hit him with a good game. Cultist was the other deck that I was thinking about using. And look at this. His equipment is not good. 1,500 crit. We're killing him in that department. Level 9 Cultist. I think it's a little bit more challenging to set up a Cultist deck than obviously a Boreas deck. But he played well. Card levels were not great. Look at the damage from Grindstone. 2,700. Okay. Very, very cool. Cultist MVP. Pretzel Thrower MVP. We ended up getting 4 wins. Couldn't make it 5. Lost right there at the end. Really unfortunate. But guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed these longer videos and an extensive War Day videos, because I think this is the first time I've done a full War Day video. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.